Hello tech lovers, welcome to my channel Tech Info 001 English. This is a car battery. Today I will be reviewing this battery. So first let me tell you why the battery was bought. A few days ago when I went out in the morning, I saw that the car was not starting. When I last parked 4 days ago, everything was fine. So I opened the bonnet and checked the battery voltage and found it to be 11.1 volts. Voltage is too low. Normally it should be above 12 volts. I have my own charger. I took off the battery and charged it. After full charge, everything was fine. Then I saw that after 3 days the car was not starting again. Now I realized it's time to change the battery. So I visited many shops and bought the battery. I will investigate the battery first, then put it in the car. The name of the battery is Lucas Ultima SMF. The packet looks like this. Rohima Pros is written above. The batteries are manufactured by Rohima Pros in Bangladesh, as far as I know. After getting good performance using Rohima Pros battery earlier, I bought Rohima Pros battery, but never used this Lucas Ultima SMF battery before. They have many types of batteries. I first bought this type of battery. Model number 55530 SMF. In July 2024, the maximum selling price of the battery in Bangladesh is Taka 15,200. But depending on the store, you will get a little less. This place was supposed to write the production date of the battery, but in most cases I have not seen the manufacturing date written on the battery. It says Lucas Ultima SMF, sealed maintenance free battery, SMF. After that write longer life and high cranking performance, right under longer life. Trust Lucas 55530 SMF, 12 volt 55 ampere, cold cranking ampere 650. 18 months warranty is written on this. This battery can be used in passenger cars and pickup vans. The packet looked very good. Now let's look at the battery. The battery looks great, but it remains to be seen how it performs in the test. With the help of this handle, the battery can be easily carried. But the weight of the battery is too much. I will test it later. Before that, let's take a look at the battery from all sides. A jelly type substance is applied to both terminals of the battery, and the two terminals are covered with a protective cover so that no dust or short circuit occurs. Terminal 2 was probably given something of the baseline type so that the two terminals are not rusted or corroded. Lucas Ultima SMF. The battery is exactly what is written on its package. Here are some warning signs that we should maintain. And it is an excellent indicator to understand the charging status of the battery, as green means the battery has charged. Here is the text. Green means it has charged, black means it has no charge, white means there is a problem with the battery. I try to show better with the lights. As you can see, it is currently green, which means it has charge. If it was black, then I'd understand that the battery does not have enough charge. It will be charged. And if it was white, it means there is a problem with the battery. If there is warranty, then you can get the battery checked at the store. However, bright light is required to see the indicator well. It looks black when I turn off the lights. Make sure you have enough light while watching. Otherwise, even though it is green, you will think that the battery is not charged, but actually it is charged. Terminals are in good condition. There is no crack in it. It is also in good condition. Now let's see how much the battery weighs. I think my bag is broken. It weighs a lot. A lot of weight is the battery. I kept it somehow. Its weight is 16 kg. What tests are left now? I forgot. Oh, well, remember, the load should be tested. I forgot what to do because of the pressure of my waist. I am just kidding. Well, let's move on. How much is OCV? OCV stands for open circuit voltage. I will check the battery voltage after getting it from the market. I actually have a bit of difficulty holding the camera and lights in one hand and working with the other because there is no one here to help me. Still, I am trying. Found about 12.68 volts. Check again. Yes, okay. The battery is properly charged. 12.69 volts. Now let's go to the load test without delay. Since I have to hold the camera with one hand and do everything with other hand, so I pre-wired it to the battery. I connected the positive wire to the positive terminal and the negative wire to the negative terminal. Now I will do a load test. The digital meter read 12.7 volts. This meter shows 12.8 volts. Very close. So anyway, let's try it with a load of 100 ampere for about 5 seconds. Showing 11.4 volts under load. Very good results. Now it's time for battery capacity test. It is a 55 ampere battery. I will charge the battery first because it is a store-bought battery. I cannot tell you when it was last charged. And before doing the capacity test, the battery must be fully charged first. Although it is showing green indicator, because I have seen the indicator on the battery stay green even when the battery has only 20% charge. So before the capacity test, I will fully charge the battery, then I will start the capacity test. Now the battery is fully charged. This is my battery capacity test setup. I lost my heatsink, that's why I put the resistor in water so that its temperature does not go above 100 degrees centigrade because it may burn my resistor. I will discharge the battery very slowly. There are 13.03 volts. I will discharge it to 10.5 volts. Discharge at approximately 2 amps. Let's see how much capacity is available. Currently, the load voltage of the battery is 12.78 volts. It is a 55 ampere battery. Actually, if it has 55 amps, it will take me more than 27.5 hours to discharge at 2 amps rate. I am tired after working continuously for a long time, also very hungry. So I thought, since the load test will take a long time, let's eat some mango chutney in between work. Just kidding. Anyway, let's get back to work. 6.1 amperes obtained, battery voltage 12.29, discharging at a rate of about 2 amps. I came to see again after a long time. Discharged up to 12.06 volts. About 13 amperes are found. Got about 17 amps so far. Battery voltage is 12.10 and still discharging at 2 amps. Can you guess its actual capacity? This is a brand new battery. I put it on the capacity test after fully charge it. You can share your thoughts by commenting. After a long time I came back and still got 21.6 amps. Battery voltage is now 12.03. Got 25.6 amps so far. Now battery voltage 11.95. I came to see again. Got 30.3 amps so far, and currently the battery voltage is 11.87. And in this case, let's see the battery indicator. So far I have discharged like 30 amps and the battery voltage is about 11.9 volts. Still the indicator on the battery is green. From next time I will check the battery indicator every time. Then we can understand how much the indicator stays green after discharge. A little while ago I was exercising with dumbbells, so this came here. Anyway, got 40 amps so far and the battery voltage is 11.67 and the battery indicator is still green. So far 43.69 amperes have been obtained and the battery voltage is 11.60 and still the battery indicator is green. I came again after a while, got 48 amps so far and the battery voltage is 11.5 and still the battery indicator is green. The battery charge is very low. The indicator is still green. We got 50.98 amps so far. In this situation, the test stopped in the middle because my connector moved. So I will add the current test result to my previous results so that we can get total result. Also found the resistor's heatsink. I put that too. So let's check how many amperes are left. With test start, the fan also started. So let's see what the status of the indicator. Oh, now it looks black. It was green until last time we got 48.04 amps. But now the indicator shows black at 50.98 amps and 11.5 volts. So we can assume on average about 50 ampere discharge, and after discharge up to about 11.5 volts the indicator turns black. The video is getting a little bigger, but we are trying to understand the battery better. So we are collecting details information during the test. This time found 1.720 amps. This short footage was lost due to a power outage, so I could not show it anymore, but the rest of the footage will be fine. After a lot of hard work, the capacity test is finally done. This time I got 10.960 amperes, discharge up to 10.5 volts, a total of 63.66 amperes we obtained. The battery is 55 ampere. About 64 amperes are found and the capacity is about 116%. One question you might have is, how did I get about 64 amps from a 55 amp battery? This is a car battery designed to discharge it at high amperage. If it is discharged at high amperes, then the capacity will be less. Later I will give another video for you by discharging at 6 amperes. Surely less than 55 amperes should be available there. Another thing, before this I always got more than the rated capacity after buying the battery in brand new condition by discharging very slowly at 2 amps. As such, this capacity is fine. The main purpose of the capacity test after purchasing the battery is that there are many companies whose battery do not have the capacity they claim. Again, even if it is a brand new battery of a good company, if it remains in a deep discharge state for a long time in the store and later the seller charge it and sell it to us, in that case we also get very less capacity. After fully discharging the battery yesterday, 12 to 15 hours have passed till today. So far I have not charged or discharged the battery. So in this condition I got OCB voltage of battery 11.46. So I understood that the average 11.5 volts means that the battery is in a completely discharged condition. We have already checked the capacity of the battery and got good results. Currently the battery is in full discharge condition. We will now see how a fully discharged battery will read when a 100 amp load is applied. Drop down to about 7 volts. It is very bad to leave the battery in full discharge condition, so I will fully charge the battery as soon as possible. This was roughly the review of the battery. I will put the battery in the car after it is fully charged, and I will upload a video later on how it performs. Also, if you have any opinion about the video, you can tell me in comment box. After full charge at 100 amp load for 5 seconds, I got 11.8 volts. 1 minute later, again at 100 amp load for 5 seconds, I got 11.7 volts. In future, I will give any kind of update related to the video or answer any of your question in the description box. Hope to see you again in the next video. If you like the video, you can press the like and subscribe button below to get more such videos. Goodbye and take care.